Alright, y'all, my first time ever pulling a motor. I would have had the engine balancer, that shit wouldn't happen.
This is awesome. This is awesome. You can charge. Wow, this service, you got a fucking.
I did that shit, y'all. See what I did? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's the next day. This is the aftermath of my first time taking out the engine. I forgot to I don't even want to say I forgot to drain the oil. I just didn't drain the oil. I don't even know why, bruh. But that shit got everywhere, so I got cat litter all over the floor. Trying to soak that shit up. I'll probably go buy some more. But, got the engine up out of here, as y'all can see. Your boy, yes, me, Dejan, did it by myself. Alright. Look, y'all, cut the fuck out my finger yesterday on the fucking, something inside the head. Cut the fuck out my finger, bro. I can't even move my fucking finger that much. But as y'all see, nigga, the engine is out. We got this one up next. About to pull the motor out of here and put it in there. I really hate to pull the motor out this car because for some reason I just like this car, but I think it's because of the lights and the bumper and the back bumper and the wiper bell. I would keep this car, but it don't have a sunroof. And I've really been wanting a sunroof. That's why I bought this car. So I got this one for $1,800 with a blown, I say got a blown rod bearing. The motor's over there. So I bought this one for $1,800 with a blown rod bearing. The reason why I spent so much on this car is because it had the sunroof and it had the seats. I wanted in there, and it was still clean, like as far as the paint job and shit. Like the paint wasn't all faded, the body Don't have a whole bunch of dents. Like, it still look good. Compared to I got this for 1,500. Look, motherfucking hood all fucked up. This whole bumper is held on with fucking zip ties and shit. So, yeah. And I also got another motor that I bought in my backyard that I was gonna put in this. But then I end up finding this. Basically, this got headers. Supposedly it got a cam in it. Hopefully it ain't just misfiring, but supposedly it got a cam. It sound good and it drive good though, so I don't know. And the engine really don't sound like when you listen to the engine from up the front, it don't sound like it's misfiring. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the headlights. I low-key want to keep the Lawrence rings, but I'm not sure yet, y'all. When I pull the motor out of here, I'm gonna put this up for parts. And then, yeah, that's where we at now. My hand is all fucked up, so I mean, I don't know how much I'm gonna get done on this today, but I want to get the motor out of here today and in here, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen today. This shit might take me about 3-4 days to get everything done and situated. Once I get this motor back in here, I'm gonna have to plug everything back up, and hopefully it run cool enough to drive it. I don't think so, because this motor supposedly got a cam in it. So I don't know how it's gonna run when I put it in here. I might have to get it tuned before I could even drive it or do anything with it. But that's where we at right now, y'all. I didn't really record much of taking this motor out because it was my first time. And I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of trying to get that shit done. I woke up on a mission, bruh. So I'm gonna record this process all the way through. And I'm gonna check in with y'all a little bit later, man. That shit broke. Look how chewed up this damn. I didn't even notice that when I bought this bitch. God damn. What's good, y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel. I've been low-key putting this shit off for a couple days. I just been lazy. Pretty much got everything off. I ran into a few issues. So here we got the power steering pump. The screw actually broke off. At first I didn't really think it was an issue, but then I realized like I gotta screw my other power steering pump in there, back on there, so I mean it's not like all the way fucked up, but definitely gonna have to figure that out. I'll probably fuck with that once I get the water rollers out. But we got the coils unplugged, got the injectors unplugged, got the AC lines. I actually got this side of the headers off. Man, bro, these headers, bro, are low-key annoying. That's the second problem we have, is these headers, bro. First of all, they so hard to get to the screws. I have yet to get this side over here off. Oh, hold on, D. I still got some sensors to unplug right here in the front, but it's behind the alternator, so I'll probably take the alternator off to get to that. And then this should be able to come over here. Got the bumper off because I sold the front bumper. Then we got some bell housing screws, the motor mount screws, and oh, and I got the flywheel screws, I believe. And then really should be ready to come out. But like I said, I've been having a really big issue with these headers because for one, let's see, the fucking headers are welded together to the rest of the exhaust, so I'll probably have to drop this whole exhaust so I can get this shit cut. Another problem is the O2 sensor extender got burnt up by the headers, I'm guessing, because they're just hanging here. They wasn't tied up good enough, so that's another issue. Like I got this sensor right here I gotta unplug. This little wire connects to a sensor somewhere right there. Let's see. You see that sensor there? And then I gotta unplug these O2 sensors over here on this side. And really I don't have to unplug these because I'm unscrewing the headers, so I really don't have to unplug those yet. And then same thing over here. Watch out, D puppies. Gonna get dirty, baby.
No, no.
Here, I'm gonna put something on here so you could get it. I'm gonna put something on the floor so you could get under here too. Hold on. This starter, I'm just letting it hang here because I had a problem getting the screw out. I might need like another tool. But other than that, it's really not a big deal because it's just connected to the wire harness and the wire harness ain't coming out.
Why is the piece something right here?
So, then there's a ground.
So beautiful, Papa.
Okay, thank you, son. You are too. There's a ground right here that connects to the little bell housing screws. And there's some more O2 sensor plugs you gotta unplug. Yeah, just basically a bunch of shit you gotta unplug.
Is it, Papa? Oh,
so yeah, that's really just the issues. This whole exhaust system is all welded together, so yeah. I'm not sure if I explained everything to y'all, but it's kind of where we at. So right now I'm gonna get these screws out of this header, make sure everything else is unplugged, get the rest of these bell housing bolts out. We gotta take this can see this bolt right here. There's a little cover. Once you pull this cover out, you get to the bell housing or to the flywheel bolts. So boom, you take those bolts out, and you gotta turn the engine to get to all the bolts or whatever. And then you're done with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, I got to take the alternator off.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Because there's a sensor behind the alternator. Yep. Here, D, watch out, because I'm right here. I don't want that to fall in my eye. So, and I got to drain the oil and the coolant. And honestly, we should be pretty much ready to pull this motor out. And I actually got an upgrade. This should balance the motor, keep it, you know what I'm saying, straight. Which will help me when I put the motor back in here to line the bolts up with the bell housing and the motor mounts. But yeah, the video I watched, he took the whole intake off. I'm trying to avoid that because I really don't think you have to take the intake off. I'm just trying to avoid taking off a bunch of shit that I gotta remember to push back and shit. But like I said, so the headers is an issue because I need to get them cut from the rest of the exhaust, and then this is a big issue because I gotta get this screw out of here. So my plan is to get this motor out, get those headers cut off so that I could screw them on before I even put this motor back in. Because like I said, bro, like, to put the headers on with this motor in, you gotta really want it, bro. Like, that shit is a pain in the ass. And the screws weren't even that tight, to be honest with you. Like, this shit, man, I'm like, Lord. I was ready to just fucking start pulling this bitch up with the exhaust and everything connected, shit, to get them damn screws out. But I gotta finish this shit down here at the bottom, and then I'll check in with y'all when I'm done with that. I'm so lazy, I don't feel like doing shit. I don't know why I'm like this right now. But I need to get this done because I'm trying to get this shell out of here. I was gonna keep these headlights, I'm still thinking about it, but it's some craziness going on. I think this shit got ripped. So as you can see, this shit is all fucked up. What I'm thinking is I could just buy a new little HID light or whatever the fuck this is and stick it back up in here. But then again, it's like I gotta take the front bumper off here and then figure out all this wiring and shit. So it's like I almost just wanna go ahead and sell these bitches, bro. Like, I just want to put this bitch together and hear it run already. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But, yep, just checking in with y'all, letting y'all know what I got going on. Haven't really been recording much. But, for y'all that don't know, I actually talked to the owner, or to the person who used to have this car, before the person who I bought it from. He said that he put a stage 2 comp cam in here, so that's the cam that's in here. I hope they did the MDS delete. I'm pretty sure they did that. But boom, it's got the stage 2 comp cam, and it's got headers on it. And that's pretty much all I really know. And of course it had a tune on there. Y'all heard the burble tune. So I'm taking this out of here and putting it in there. The motor that was in here had rod knock or something. So that's what's going on. And I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. Got my little mess here. Craziness going on. Random tools. And yeah, sun's here. I'm gonna try to snatch this motor out today. I got somebody supposed to be coming to pick up these wheels. Hello? low-key want to keep them. There's a lot of shit on here that I want to keep, y'all, but like, I didn't buy this car to, you know what I'm saying, keep all these parts. I gotta make some money back. I spent $1,500 on here. I sold the front bumper for $200. I'm gonna sell the wheels for $300. So that's $500 I got back. And I got somebody who may buy this shell. I told him he could just take the shell and the transmission and the rest of the shit for like $600. So I mean, at that point, I pretty much spent like what, $400 for a fucking stage 2 cam fucking engine with headers. And I got the fucking wicker bill. I think I'm gonna take the lowering springs and I mean, boom. Lowering springs, a cammed engine, a wicker bale, and shit, that's pretty much it for $400. Can't beat that. I say that's a good deal to me. What y'all think? Let me know. Y'all let me know, man. If I did my math right. You know, I ain't good at math, bruh, but if I did my math right, I got a cammed engine for $400, nigga. Where the fuck they do that at, man? So yeah, I'll check in with y'all later. Alright, y'all, I got the last little shit. Last little bolts and all that, so about to pull this out. Let me turn this music off right quick. I don't know if that's the best view. I got this shitty ass tripod, but pretty sure y'all can see the motor. Let me see, let me make sure. Alright. Well, y'all, my phone fucking ran out of storage, so y'all kind of missed me getting the motor pretty much out of here, but it's out, bruh. I'm kind of disappointed about that. That shit kind of pissed me the fuck off. I ain't even gonna motherfucking lie. That shit pissed me the hell off. Stupid ass iPhone bullshit. But, I got the motor out. Didn't have to take the fucking intake manifold off. I am a little worried about what happened right here. The screw might be a little bent, but go ahead and get to see the back of this bitch. Bro, it looked like they did not do no MDS delete. They probably just turned that shit off. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to figure that MDS shit out. Look like the flywheel probably got all jacked up from me taking this out. This thing. But there she is, y'all. The cammed engine is out and soon gonna be ready to go up in here. I got a hell of a mess to clean up, bro. But I feel relieved. It's finally over, bro. I got this engine out of here. That's mainly been the thing that's been stressing me out. I haven't took this engine up out of here yet. So now that it's gone, I'm like, bro, what kind of torque converter is that? Or star converter is that? Is that stock? Yeah, so as y'all can see, fucking, just a bunch of shit you gotta unplug. That's all the fucking ignition coils and fucking fuel injectors and some grounds. Then you got some sensors down here, O2 sensors and shit over here. Got the O2 sensors over here. Then you got everything that goes to the alternator. I mean the starter, all the wires that go to the starter. Then you got all the wires that go to the alternator. And then on top you got all the wires that go back to the fuel injectors and the fucking water pump sensor and the fucking... So the wiring harness in the engine bay really ain't too hard once you get to know what is what goes to what. So it's not that confusing as it seems. But yeah, fuck y'all. I'm happy. I'm happy now. Now I can sleep at night. The people ask me for all type of bullshit. I could get rid of this shell now. This transmission was freshly rebuilt, so I mean, I kind of want to keep it, but fuck it. Wow. Well, this shit took me all week. Should only took me a day, but like I said, I've been fucking just lazy, coming out here doing a little this and that here. But probably gonna end the video right here, y'all. This will probably end the pull the engine, all the engine series. And then the next fucking video, we're gonna have to get the headers on. I wanna get the headers on here before I put it back. I wanna change this. I should have made sure if it worked or not before I pulled the motor, but I wanna go ahead and change this because I feel like the one that was in here works. So I'm gonna probably change this air compressor out, and then like I said, we gotta fix this bolt right here. We gotta fix this, and I believe this sensor right here, I think this sensor needs to be changed out from the one that's on my engine that I pulled out of here. Because I feel like the wiring harness, like I looked at my harness and this wire that goes here is a little different. Let me show y'all right quick. Because this motor is a 08 and then this is a 06, so it might be the same. Let me see. So that sensor should be on here. It's probably either this sensor. Yeah. It'd have to be this sensor. It actually look like it'll plug in there. Matter of fact. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost ready. Yeah, I'm almost ready. I gotta take wife to the fucking mall. I don't feel like going to the mall or whatever, bruh, but it is what it is. I mean, I really can't put this engine back in here today. I mean, I could, but I'd have to put the stock headers back on here. If I wanted to just put this back in here right away. Because like I said, I gotta figure out. Probably gonna have to get some new exhaust gaskets, some header gaskets. And then I gotta get the headers cut off. I actually end up taking the exhaust off of here. It's in my backyard. So I can see this motor slowly just going down. This shit bent, so I'm hoping the screw didn't get all bent up. Or at least the threads inside here didn't get fucked up. Cause it's gonna have to hang here for a little bit. But there she goes, y'all. Like I said, that's it for this video, y'all. Check in with y'all in the next one, man. I'll let y'all soon. Today is Saturday. I started pulling the engine off the black one last Sunday. So I've been working on this for about a week. But it is what it is. I could have been had it pulled. I just, like I said, I've been lazy. I've been tired. And after I pulled this one out of here, I was just kind of like shit, over it. But now I got this out. We checking out. I'll holla at y'all later, man. Gone.